Alright, so kind of wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel. I understand my channel isn't big or anything like that, but I don't think that matters. I just kind of want to talk about Tekken 7, and you know, some people, I'm assuming some people are very want to have fun in this game. They really do, but the problem is people can have a really difficult time getting good in this game. And really, what is to get good in this game? What is that? Let me take off my glasses. There's like this weird glare on my face. But what is getting good in Tekken? I've seen mistakes. I've told the mistakes I've made when I first started playing Tekken. I used to go to the moves list, and I used to go like, oh, okay, these are, you know, regular 3 or 4 hit combos, you know, okay, cool, that's this move, you know, or that's this move, or this is this move, you know, those are cool damage, you know, it's okay damage, 35 damage, 40 damage, but I wanted better damage. I'm like, okay, and no, I need to figure out how to juggle people, which is a really vital part of this game. You have to juggle. However, there are steps to doing that. There's no such thing as, I'm gonna learn how to juggle, I'm gonna memorize these moves, I'm gonna start winning the game. No, that's not what's gonna happen, because there are very other vital, important steps you need to learn before you start getting good in this game. This type of game is not a game where you could just pick up a controller and start playing. I know this is an Xbox controller, I play on PlayStation, just bear with me, it was the first controller I saw in front of me. But, this is not that type of game. It's not. And just to kind of give you an idea of how serious I got into this game, I bought a fighting stick. This is the Hori RAP4 stick. I love this stick. It's amazing. It feels good. It plays good. This is my second purchase, and I'll actually show you right here where I started off. This was my first stick, the Comba, I think it's called, the Comba Drone. It was a brand new, it's $60, so it's a great starter stick. You know, but however, I upgraded to the Hori one. And I used to play on a controller, and now, again, one thing I want to point out is these sticks do not make you automatically good. They don't. In fact, they're actually much harder to use than a regular controller. So, first things first is, when you start Tekken, you need to start learning your timing. And what I mean by timing is not when to press what button or anything. Timing as far as when knowing when to block, when not to attack, because that involves timing. One thing I do want to point out is, the reason why I say timing is very important is because there are moves called counter-attack moves that if they land while you are hitting or you are inputting an attack, it's going to count as a counter-attack. So for an example, I'll show you right here. This move right here is a counter-attack. I messed up there. Let me, come on. Come on, Dragunov. There you go. Farther. Farther? No, not too far. No, that's still a little too far. Let's see. Alright, so it's, but you can see there on the middle of the left screen, counter hits. There you go. That right there, when the camera zooms in, you hear that loud noise from the punch itself. That's a counter move. And what counter moves can do is it can follow up with a juggle combo, and it can be extremely devastating. For an example, I missed the combo, I dropped it. His hitbox is a little weird for me anyway. But that's what counter hits can do. So if you are the type of person that's just throwing punches, you know, just throwing punches, and you're kind of trying to put pressure on your opponent, if your opponent's smart enough, he'll know what move to do if you're blocking. So for an example, if we do an opponent, let's see here, we go to CPU opponent action, we're going to do standing guard, right? He blocks it. But with Dragunov, this move right here, which is a counter move, it can be delayed. So you can do a forward to forward delayed. A regular time move, it just looks like this, you know, it's boom, boom. But you could delay it to that. And what happens is I sometimes get opponents who are thinking I'm done attacking, and they throw an attack, but then, boom, that other attack will hit, and then that counter attack scene will happen. The whole little cinematic display of the camera zooming in. And that's one thing you have to look out for. Another thing I want to talk about too is knowing what moves you need to do that are safe on block. And when I mean safe on block moves are moves that after you block them, you don't get punished for them. So there are moves that are not safe, and there are moves that are safe. Some of Dragunov's safe moves are, I believe, and I could be wrong because I'm not on the level of, like, you know, the champions or anything like that, but this move is safe on block, meaning that if they block it, they won't be able to retaliate fast and punish you for that. Jabs are always safe. That's safe too, you know, that's, if they block it, you can easily recover from that. This too, you know. And one little thing I want to show you is the little blue lights that are coming all over our characters. That's called the frames. It shows what frames I'm available when I'm not available. So that when it's clear, that means I'm available to input any action I want to do. However, once that little blue light comes on, that shows when I'm not available. So that means I'm completely open once that blue light is there. So in this move, like I said, that's safe. That's a safe on move. That's a safe on block move, meaning that once he's done blocking, he can't retaliate back. However, an unsafe move I'll show you right now is his 1-2-1, I believe. No, it's 2-1-2. No, 1-2-1. Yeah, 1-2-1. Let's see. So you see how the blue actually goes away faster than what my Dragunov does. Come on, block. So that means that when he's done blocking, he's gonna be able to punish me for that. So that's not a safe move. You know, and that's something for another video. I'll go over that, you know, a whole other video. I'm basically just going over exactly, not exactly, but you know, what does it mean to really be good in this game? And again, the common mistake that I was gonna do is learning juggles. You know, people think that, you know, oh, if I learn juggles, that's it, I'll have the game unpacked, I'll know exactly what I'm doing. But to be honest, I would say 75% of the game is chipping damage away, you know, kind of doing, you know, small hits, you know, just chipping that damage away so you can go ahead and, you know, get that opponent, putting pressure on that opponent. So, you know, there's nothing big, nothing fancy, nothing flashy, anything like that, just simple moves. But a common mistake is people would like to go ahead and go to the bigger moves. So it's cool if you know how to do that. It is, you know, for an example, it's really satisfying when you can get this combo in, you know. That's a cool combo, 80 damage, that's awesome. But the problem with that is you know the combo now, but you don't know your timing, you don't know your defense, you don't know when or when not to attack. So you're gonna keep doing this attack that's gonna land there, or, you know, it's gonna start off with, you know, this. But if your opponent knows how to block those moves, what happens after that? You're gonna get destroyed. So, and I'll show you this one too. Let's see, guard all, right? Guard all meaning is I like to do this as a guard. I like to do the CPU opponent action 1 as a stand, and a CPU opponent action 2 as a guard all, because what that tells you is what combos are not what they call natural combos or hit confirmable combos. Hit confirmable combos or natural combos are combos that once they hit, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna be able to put damage. So I can't remember exactly what was Dragunov's. I think this was one. That's hit confirmable. This too, I think. Actually, no, that's not. Okay. But on counter hit, it is. And it does more damage. So, you gotta know what moves are hit confirmable and what are not. Because, again, it's going back to, if you don't know and you're just throwing combos there, you're gonna get punished. And another thing too, and then this is a combo that I like doing because it does confuse the opponent, but I can't get it down on an opponent to a more experienced. You see that? That leaves me so open. It's bad. It's really, really bad. And I'll show you too what you can do with that when you get punished. Let's see. So let's see. Stand 1, repeat action. Moves list. I know he has some. Let's see here. Spinning demon uppercut. Yeah. So that goes into a low. See? If you know that move, you're gonna, you know, it's easy. Watch. See that? That's a really bad move. Now, if you land it, that's a great combo because it's hard to see. But if you read your opponent, you're gonna be able to punish her like it's no tomorrow. See? So, you know, and that's one thing to look out for, you know, because if you don't know those moves, you're gonna have a bad time, basically. Let's see. And again, you know, I want to make this video because I want to make it easier for other people who want to get good in this game, who really want to have a fun time in this game, you know. And once you learn your combos, once you learn how the inputs work and everything like that, it becomes very, very, very fun. But very fun only if you put the time and effort into it, because like I said before, this isn't a game that you can just pick up. Going back to the controllers too, don't let these intimidate you. Again, these don't make you good. They don't. I highly recommend start off with a controller just like I did. Because what the controller will teach you, and even then the stick can teach you this too, but like I said, you know, don't spend $60 or $100 or $200 on a stick that you buy it and then you get discouraged because like, man, I'm still not good. Why? And then you don't pick up the game again, and then you go, you wasted $100 on a stick. Buy a controller to learn the vital important information first. There's a whole bunch of other videos out there that go much more in detail than what I do here. You know, I'm just giving you a skim rundown, and this is something that I just, you know, I'm coming up right off the top of my head. The only reason why I bought a stick was because of the fact that I started to get more serious in it. And when I say more serious, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna go into tournaments and oh, so everyone has sticks there, you know. And no, that's not the case. I just bought a stick because I found it easier to input certain moves on a stick rather than a controller. Example, Dragunov's crouch dash cancel. I could not do that on a controller for some reason. It's hard, and even then I still kind of mess up on a stick, but I just couldn't do it on a controller. So I bought a stick because I wanted to take my gaming to the next level. But, for an example, there have been champions who have been completely destroyed by people who use controllers. For an example, as of recently, JDCR, he's a Dragunov main character. From what I've seen, he uses a lot of Dragunov, Hayachi too. And he got destroyed by Joy Fury, who uses a controller by Paul. You know, so a stick doesn't make you better at all, not at all. And the basis of this game is just timing, knowing when and when not to attack. So, yeah, let me know if you guys want me to go even deeper with this. I'll be more than happy to. I'm still learning as well. You know, this tutorial is coming from, I don't know if I should call it a tutorial, but, you know, this is coming from who has seen, you know, I have seen a good development in myself when it comes to this game. When I first started off Dragunov, I didn't know Dragunov was this S+ tier character that I've seen that people are like, yeah, no, that's a guy you have to learn, kind of. Because he's just, you know, he's a bully of a character. It is insane what he can do. And I'll show you some examples. This move right here, you get it on a counter hit. Yeah, that's a whole combo. This too, you're telling me that he can go ahead if it's a clean hit. That's a combo. And then on counter hit, that same move turns into a, what, 55 damage counter. He has so many different grab moves. He has this one. He has that one, which is your regular 1-2 combos. But then he has these. Oops. I think it was 2-3, right? Yeah, 2-3 combo or a 2-3 grab move. He can fake his move into another grab move, and then he has a forward 1+2 move. And then if your opponent gets up wrong, that's another combo you can do. So I don't think I could do it with a computer because yeah, you see, I actually can't do it with a computer. Let me show you real quick. You can do that move. I messed up, but you get the point. He can even fake this move as well. He's just a bully of a character. He really is, and he's such an aggressive opponent, and I can see why he's in an S+ tier rank. He has a tool for everything. And on top of that, he has counters too. He has low counters as well. It's just insane. He has a tackle. You press the 1 button, he does that tackle. That's a 2-button tackle. 1+2. Oops. 40 damage grab move. It's insane. It's insane. And, you know, that's really why I really love this character. He has a tool for everything. I have been, if you look at my other videos, I actually have been playing Jin. I have not done any videos for him, but I plan to. I really want to. I just been wanting to practice Jin a lot. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions, because I know I missed a lot. I'm pretty sure I did. And I would love to get back to you guys. Have fun, keep practicing, okay? Bye. If I could, think... Yeah, there we go.